J.Lo and Shakira are teaming up. Tons of celebrities are getting married and having babies, and I'm still single. And last week were the Emmys. We have all that and more on Back to Reality.
You're tuned into Black Hollywood Live, the world's first digital broadcast network devoted entirely to urban entertainment and pop culture. Tune in right now.
Tune in right now. Happy Sunday, folks. What's poppin'? I am your girl, Nakia Monet. Welcome to Back to Reality. And last week were the Emmys. Back to Reality. Howard! Welcome to Back to Reality. And my co-captain about to get thrown off the boat. I am your girl, Nakia Monet. Happy Sunday. And
it's Howard the Third, everybody. Nice to be seen, nice to be heard. Welcome back to reality.
We're happy to be here. I heard my echo, so I was like, who the hell is that? Oh, it's me. Hi, guys. I'm going to shout out to you guys. If you guys are in the live chat, let us know, because Howard got the live chat popping right now.
Yeah, sure do.
Yeah, so he will give... What is up with us today?
A mess.
What's wrong? It's Sunday. It's been a long week.
I know, and I think since fall is really starting. I mean, it's been cold in LA. It was raining. Oh, cloudy. Fall is just... I could just feel my hot boy summer being taken away.
But it can be your... Ooh, I was going to say F-boy fall, but you're not an F-boy.
No.
Sorry.
So I just call it fat boy fall.
No! Okay, because I want to do fat girl fall.
Yes!
First of all, fall's my favorite season, Avi. I look like a pumpkin, so I'm happy for it. I know people weren't here for the rain, but I'm happy for it. Before we get this started, how was your weekend?
It was good. I went to Runyon Canyon. I know. Here I am trying to keep it sexy, thick. Snatch.
Ooh, you trying to get chose for cuffing season.
I'm trying to get chose for cuffing season, so y'all just slide in my DMs. I'm open, here I am.
Yes, and if you have a friend, throw your friend this way.
Please do. I mean, of course, slide in next week because I'll be out of town this week.
You know what? I cannot stand you.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. It was really long. I started a new job on Monday, so baby girl is tired. I'm exhausted.
Yes.
No, I had a really good weekend. Here we are, favorite day of the week, and now we are back to reality. So let's kick it off. A lot of crazy things happened in social media world, pop culture world, and Howard and I are here to bring you all of the tea. Let's start with our first segment, Moments of the Week. Woo. Yes. This is where Howard and we break down the 4 top crazy moments that happened this week in the world.
Yes. So kicking it off, Kylie Jenner, she was in the hospital. No, she's not pregnant. But I know, gosh darn it. But she was in the hospital for what appears to be a sore throat. So Kylie had to stay home for a few days after being released from the hospital. The makeup mogul had to go to the hospital after coming down with flu-like symptoms. So bad that her throat closed up, which was pretty scary. Luckily, she's all right, but unfortunately, she did have to miss her Kylie Cosmetics and Balmain launch in Paris over the weekend. I mean, she was torn up about it, but she did still watch it live. Poor Kylie. Are you buying the new, collection?
I want sis to send it to me. I told her in our Kardashians news daily that Howard and I do every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, to send it to P.O. Box After Buzz TV. But the collection looks great. It looks really, really good. And I found something interesting. When she was sick, she was laid up in bed with Sophia Richie. And I'm like, okay, that's awkward for Courtney. Does anyone care for Courtney? No?
Nobody cares.
No one cares.
For them. I'm like, Sophia's just now part of the family. She's just the regular new sis-in-law.
Which is full circle because she's a sister of Nicole Richie, who's ex-best friends of Paris Hilton, who's the best friend of Kim Kardashian. I guess when you all grow up down the street from each other, you're either dating each other, you're friends, Blac Chyna around the corner. It's just too much. It's too much. Speaking of something that's too much, but in a really good way, the Emmys were last weekend, and we had some really big winners. One of my favorite people in the whole wide world, Jarrell Jerome, won for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Limited Series. He played Corey Wise in the Ava DuVernay's docu-series movie When They See Us. I was super emotional because if anyone's seen When They See Us, it's a true story about the Exonerated Five, also known as the Central Park Five, and he plays Corey Wise, who went through a lot from the Five Guys, and he did such an outstanding job, and he won his first Emmy, and the Five Guys were there. It was so emotional. I teared up. Corey was there. Every time I see Corey, I cry. Did you see When They See Us?
Yes, I did. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I got to see this. Like, that is just horrible, living in like those times like that.
I know.
Like, oh my gosh.
I will say, growing up in New York, like, though that was a little bit before my time, because I was like little, but as I got older, like, that's the thing where your parents are like, ain't no Central Park, don't, you know, and it's sad that these 5 guys went through what they went through innocent. And the person that sits in the White House was a part of that whole taking out a news ad, claiming that these guys, boys, because they were children, they weren't guys, they were 5 children who went through what they went through. So God bless Ava DuVernay and our Black creatives who were here to and make our stories and put them on the front line on Netflix. So congrats to Jarrell Jerome.
Yes.
Love him.
Congratulations.
You're single, call me.
Okay.
Wait, is he over 21?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's like 23, 24.
Okay. Want to make sure. Yowzers.
Yikes.
About to say, pull that comment. Gotta make sure they legal. Like, whoa.
A mess.
Maybe. I'm trying to get in trouble.
So let's talk about another fashion mogul queen, Jessica Simpson. She lost 100 pounds.
Wow.
So if you guys don't know, Jessica Simpson, who was, you know, the singer back in the early 2000s, now she's into fashion. She revealed that she dropped 100 pounds after giving birth just 6 months ago. Damn. I mean, now in her first trip away from her new baby, Birdie Mae, she's showing off her post-baby body in New York City. She posted a picture on her Instagram with the caption, 6 months, 100 pounds down. Yes, I tipped the scales at 240. She also said that this is my first trip away from Birdie Mae and emotional for many reasons, but so proud to feel like myself again. Even when I felt impossible, I choose to work harder. So we're proud of you, Jessica. I mean, she looks great.
Her.
She's always been battling her weight. She was doing Weight Watchers. Then she got made fun of at the state fair that one time. And it was just like, let Jessica live.
Leave her alone. She said she was tipping the scales at 240 when she was 9 months pregnant, baby. I'm not pregnant and I've had a baby. And that's my weight. So, wow. Okay. I need to get... Whoa, and she had a full baby. You know, all jokes aside, like, people have been coming hard on her on the weight. And I wish people would leave people in their weight alone. I think she looks amazing. When she was pregnant, she looked amazing. Leave women alone. And as Tyra Banks said, kiss my fat ass.
Yes, Tyra.
Not calling her that. I'm just saying that was Tyra Banks' response. You know, you got to clarify things these days. I don't think I'm calling Jessica that because she's not. So.
Exactly.
Karamo. I love Karamo.
Karamo.
He's awesome, and he's a former AfterBuzz TV host.
Yes.
You know, I love him. I got the chance to meet him and interview him, and he's one of the reasons why I auditioned to be on The Real World when I was in college. I didn't make it. Well, something really crazy. Karamo and his husband are receiving death threats.
Ooh.
Him and the kids. So it looks like the Queer Eye star and former AfterBuzz TV host, hi Karamo, said that his kids were getting death threats when they were out of state on set with their dad when he was filming Queer Eye. After Karamo agreed. So, you know, his co-star in Dance with the Stars is Sean Spicer, which a lot of people do not like it for many of reasons, child.
Yes.
He's no good. But Karamo did come out, because Karamo's really sweet, and he has a great soul, and I see what he was saying. Karamo pretty much was like, Sean Spicer's a really nice dude, like, da-da-da, but people were like, how dare you
just for saying
say
he's nice.
that? Karamo says regarding his son, he was running home because someone was in a car chasing him after this car was screaming at him, F you and your dad, you're going to die. Brown continued and added that it was a 17-minute run for his son. Wait a minute. Karamo even shut down his Twitter for a while due to the backlash. Are people taking this too serious? The kids?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you going to his kids? His kids just hanging out with Karamo on set, trying to go back to the hotel.
See, let me tell you something.
A mess.
You run up on my kids or me, I'm beating your ass. I don't care. Like, you, first of all...
Your little P? You're beating little P?
You're gonna beat my little daughter? My little daughter! Corey, you said you're gonna beat my daughter?
You just said here you would whoop my daughter's ass. My little P.
For those who don't know, Howard and I are quoting last week's Keeping Up with the Kardashians when Scott's daughter Penelope scratched her nanny and Corey, Grandma Chris's boyfriend, said, I'd whoop her ass. And that was Scott's reaction, and it was the best. But for real, like, leave the kids alone. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, even if you don't agree with what Karamo said, but you don't have the right to chase down and threaten nobody's damn kids. Just a mess.
A whole mess.
Speaking about a mess, let's go to our next... Okay, apparently Howard and I are having a rough week. Our next segment, social media.
Let me take a selfie.
I mean, it's Sunday. What is wrong with us this weekend?
Okay.
Maybe we're just really excited about like Monday. Someone who I love to death, Mariah Lynn.
Yes.
Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it. Mariah Lynn from Love and Hip Hop New York. It looks like the reality TV star will not be coming back to Love and Hip Hop New York, which is sad because I love her so much. And let me see. It has been announced that Jim Jones and Chrissy are coming back. In order to make room, they had to cut her. What? Wait a minute. She wrote on social media, I guess, Stuff My Love, if you can just push that in just a little bit, if you can. So I'm a mess today, apparently. We're just trying to figure it all out. Thank you, Steph. Steph's our amazing producer and our engineer. Mariah Lynn says, I guess the cat is out the bag. I will not be returning this year to Love and Hip Hop. I love all my fans so much. To everyone who has been following my journey, it ain't over. Big announcements on the way. That sucks. I love Mariah Lynn.
I like her too.
What do you think about like her not coming back?
I mean, she did give us a good few seasons in there. I think like 3 or 4 seasons. So I'm happy about that. I do like her. Maybe they can still kind of just bring her on as a friend, like just here and there. Because I think she's good TV.
I love her. And she gave us Once Upon a Time,
not long ago, I was a hoe.
And I'm admitting it. I love Mariah. I think she could come back because I feel like every star, like I know they're probably getting rid of her, but stars who leave end up coming back.
Yeah.
And she's entertainment.
I think so.
I am curious to see how they're going to do this OG season.
Honey.
Because like the OG season's amazing, but like Tahiri's coming back with Joe and Sin, Chrissy and Jim. Now is Emily B going to come back?
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? Is Yandy going to be there? Because Yandy and Chris...
yes. I did hear Yandy was going to come back.
Baby. Who's the other one? Jewels' baby mama.
Oh, Kimbella.
Kimbella. Like, that's the OG season. So, I'm excited to see that. But, Mariah Lynn, we going to miss you, girl. Feel free to come up here.
Okay, girl. Come on. Sit on the couch.
Kisses.
You got the time.
Yes.
So.
You know what? I can't.
Speaking of time, it looks like Cassie had time to get married.
Ooh.
Secretly, low-key. I mean, this was a post from the preacher who married them and said in the caption, the power vested in me. And it was just out of nowhere. I mean, she tied the knot with her now husband, Alex Fine.
He's fine, baby.
In a small ceremony here in California. I mean, she's expecting their daughter in a few short months.
Someone check on Diddy.
Diddy said, like, congratulations, I think. He did wish them well. You know, Diddy. But, yeah, Cassie, a married woman, honey.
I love it. I love Cassie. Cassie realized her worth when she hit 30. And she said, you know what? I'm going to go get me some Fine. And I got Alex Fine. And I love, this is such a beautiful union. So congrats, Cassie and Alex.
Congrats, girl.
Congratulations are still in order. Malika, sister of Khloe Kardashian and Khadijah. She's pregnant.
Oh.
So it looks like the reality star Malika Hack is pregnant with her first child. The Keeping Up with the Kardashians star took to her social media to announce. And this is what she said. And she's working in collaboration with Claire Blue, which is the pregnancy test for those who don't know.
Okay, get that money.
Baby, if I'm pregnant, let's get a bag while celebrating. She said, I listened to my heart and I've decided that the rest of my life will be the best of my life. I'm pregnant. I didn't know when. I just knew one day God said it's my turn and I couldn't be more grateful for the little spirit that grows inside of me. I'm yours, baby, and you are mine. Thank you, Claire Blue, for being the clear and clear part of all this. Congratulations. But here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
So she didn't say, like, she didn't add OT Genesis.
Ooh.
And, like, blogs were adding him, but, like, you know, I know that's her ex, but this is one of those things where, like, you don't know if it's his baby. This could be, like, this is their baby, and he's like, cool, you do you. Mm-hmm. This could be their baby, and they're going to raise baby together and be a happy family. Or this could be they broke up, and she went to go get insemination, and she really wanted a baby.
Yeah.
So blogs were adding him, and I was like, ooh, I don't know. Like, he hasn't said anything yet, but congratulations to Malika. I'm so happy for her, and her baby and Khloe's baby can be, like, little play dates.
I know, and I'm glad that even Khloe commented, and she was like, my best friend's having a baby, so that means I'm having a baby, so we're having a baby together.
Aww.
So I'm like, okay.
I'm happy.
You think Malika decided to have a baby after seeing Khloe with True?
Probably. Because that's usually how it is, too. When your friends have babies and you see how they are with kids, you're like, oh, if they can do it, I definitely can do it.
Right.
And I think, you know, her twin sister has 2 kids.
Yeah, that's true.
And to see your best friend and Kylie, everyone has kids now, Courtney, Kim. So Malika's probably like, you know what, it's my time and I'm about to have this baby. OT, put in a cup. Thank you so much. Thank you for your services. All right, speaking about services, let's go to our next segment, Bird Talk, which is just an extension of social media. But how did I? Thank you. We love to act out. the tweets from our favorite celebrities because it's fun that way.
It sure is. So first up, we have Cardi B and how she's clapping back at her fans. So after a fan said a few words to Cardi B in her comments, she let the fan know to stick to her diet.
Ooh.
So the fan wrote, Cardi just posted a picture like she normally does. The fan wrote, imagine needing help on a song like Moneybag, Bodak Yellow, and every other verse in any song.
That's rude.
And getting called anything... Oh, yeah, and getting called anything above an entertainer. LMAO, a joke. Stick to the movies, love. And Cardi wrote back, aww, stick to your diet.
Yo.
So then everybody was coming out Cardi for that. And Cardi put on her Twitter, she was like, where the girl was leaving F comments on my page. And in one of her pics, she claimed she was on a diet. So I told her to attend to her priorities. Now I'm fatophobic? LMAO, y'all really make words out of everything. Don't come on my page talking SH then.
Ooh, they better leave Cardi B alone.
Cardi ain't playing. I mean, it was a whole thing. I was like, listen, I'm only doing a few of these tweets because Cardi went on and she was just like, how can y'all talk about me, clapping back on a fan when this fan came to my page? And then the fan was even in Cardi's DMs after that. After being, getting told off, she was back in the DM. So Cardi was like, so if I say something, now I'm the bad guy. Exactly. But she's harassing me.
And I think we got to this point in the world of social media where like fans and people think that you can say something without saying anything back. But like the time I grew up and you say something, I'm definitely clapping back. And if I see you in person, it might be different. Like you can't be saying hateful things to people and not expect for them to be like, get out of my comments.
Exactly. And, well, speaking of comments, we have our own host who sometimes hosts from here and there, Drew Jones.
Hey, Drew!
Drew's in the comments and she said, oh, hey, maid. I see you in your maid outfit. But I see you're at home on your computer. See ya!
I hate you guys. Hi, Drew. Drew is our lovely co-host and she holds it down for us. I can't stand you two. Drew, 20 minutes, pull out, okay? Thank you.
And I just want y'all to know, me and Drew have a playful relationship.
Yes.
We do say, friend things to each other, so it's no dig. Me and Drew, we're cool.
It's all
just
love.
All love.
Hey, maid. I love y'all. Well, speaking about kind of not love, so you guys remember Howard and I, we started quoting Scott's quote to Corey, my little P, you're gonna be my daughter? So last week, if you didn't watch the Kardashians, there was an episode where Kourtney's kids were a little out of control, and Kourtney and Scott did not put their hands on their children. So a lot of fans were coming for Kourtney on social media, and she responded back to them. So someone said, well, watching the episode, your kids were hitting you, like wanting to fight other kids and telling you what to do and when they were going to do it. They obviously need more than discipline than you are giving them. And Kourtney said, and we have addressed that, but in no way and physical harm is okay for us. Hashtag keep it up with the Kardashians. And she really hashtagged that. Another fan said, not trying to be a parent shamer. I love when someone says not trying to be.
Okay, but you already know.
Or a judgy person. Sis, but you need to get your kids in check now and take it serious now before they older because it's going to get worse.
Oh.
Kourtney says, and in my opinion, beating children is not the way to get your kids in check. When children are hurting or frustrated, the answer is not to physically hurt them. Hashtag keeping up with the Kardashians.
Oh.
Another fan says, but they can hit other people when they're angry and frustrated? What kind of sense is that? Kourtney says, they're children, and she was clearly hurting on the inside. So hurting her physically, it's not going to make anything better. How do we know? I can't. How do we not know better by now? Hashtag keep up with the Kardashians. Oh, Lord. I mean, people are going to have opinions when it's out on the public and it's on the show. But Kourtney and Scott have every way to do what they want with their children.
Exactly.
Because she gave birth to 3 children and none of us did. So she want her child pulling out knives, talking about you want to fight. That's her business. Leave her alone.
Not pulling out knives.
My little P, my daughter.
You just said you whoop my daughter's ass. I'll whoop you.
Scott, you don't want it with Corey.
You don't want it with Corey Scott.
No, don't do that. Chris was like, oh, God.
You should have never said anything. He didn't really mean that. It's a whole discussion.
It's a whole thing. But if you guys want to hear Howard and I on Keeping Up with the Kardashians on AfterBuzz TV. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's go to our next segment. Breaking news, and gossip.
Yes.
I'm going to kick it off with some breaking news.
Oh, I'm ready.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Nakia Monet, and this is Black Hollywood Live's Back to Reality, and I am here with some breaking news. Tristan Thompson. Thomas or Thompson?
Oh, I think it's Thompson.
Thompson, it doesn't even matter. Tristan Fine-Ass Thompson has been shirtless on his Instagram and showing us the goods.
Yes.
And I, as a consumer and a fan of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I appreciate him being shirtless and wearing those short shorts that he continues to wear. I know that Tristan is an F-boy. We all know that.
Yes.
But does that mean that F-boys can't get love too?
Ooh.
Does that mean that we can't celebrate F-boys being fine?
Okay.
Does it mean that I can't want to give my love to an F-boy? Maybe it does, but it's fine. Because Tristan Thompson is fine. And Howard and I just wanted to express how fine he looks on Instagram.
Yes.
I am Nakia Monet, and that is your breaking news report.
Yeah.
Just, it's a beautiful man. A beautiful man. Horrible man. Beautiful man. But is he horrible because everyone knew that he was kind of like a hoe and you got with him anyway?
Yeah.
It's like when Chris Brown keeps getting girlfriends. It's like, are we surprised that he does things?
No.
Okay. The next girlfriend that's gonna be with Tristan, yes, trash. Like, you know, like the next woman who's gonna be with Tristan, like, you had 3 people kind of tell you who he was.
Exactly.
You're expecting much, but he's fine, y'all. Say what you want. I don't care. He's fine. That's it for me. Now the news and gossip and flashing lights.
And flashing lights.
We see you, Kanye. On the Lord's Day.
On the Lord's Day with your gospel album, which might be coming out today, tomorrow. We're not quite sure. You know, Kanye's all over the place. But let's kick it off with J.Lo and Shakira. They have announced that they are doing the halftime show. Aww. So it's been announced that the superstars Jennifer Lopez and Shakira will be co-headlining next year's Super Bowl halftime show. The game will take place in Miami, Florida in February. I mean, will we be turning in? We are just so excited. It's going to be half J.Lo, half Shakira. Then they just added Pitbull. Ooh. Reportedly, it's going to be thrown in there somewhere in Miami. So we're excited for this. People have been rooting for J.Lo for years.
I mean, I don't watch football. I've been kneeling and standing with Cap. I haven't watched it in 2 years. But I'm not gonna lie, I do tune in to see like little halftime.
Exactly, me too.
And my favorite rapper all the time, Jay-Z, is handling that. So I will. And I love J.Lo, I love Shakira, and I love Pitbull. So I'm excited to see it. It's gonna be big. And you know, Mama J.Lo has been killing it.
She really has. She's had her movie out. She's doing this halftime show. She turned 50, had the tour. I mean, she's working, honey.
50. I'm 50. Ashamed of myself.
Okay.
50. And Shakira, these are two beautiful
Shakira's
women.
Like 42, so.
Oh my goodness.
Killing it.
Beautiful, beautiful women, beautiful gowns. I love them. Speaking about someone I love, my idol, Brooklyn Knight, my favorite rapper of all time.
Yes.
I don't care what anyone says. Little Kim, the Queen Bee, the original, the one who's always done it. The first, the number 1. Pull up. Pull up. Sorry. She'll be honored at the Hip Hop Awards this year, BET's Hip Hop Awards. They are giving my girl, I believe, the I Am Hip Hop Award. The company said that they will honor her music legacy and impact. Are we watching, Howard?
Yes, you know I'm tuning in. I love me some Little Kim.
She's amazing.
I love her. She's done so much for the hip hop community. I mean,
she's a trendsetter. She's one of the first. And I get it, like the girls are coming after her, but Little Kim is the original, and I feel like she needs her flowers. Like, she gave us hit singles like I used to be scared of the, now I throw lips to the, hands away like I rail, Heather Hunter, Jada Jack Me, take it in a. So when I was like 10, I was like, Heather Hunter, Jada Jack Me, who is that? And then I Googled it and then I got in trouble.
Oh, no.
Don't Google that. But legend, we love you, Little Kim, and I definitely will be watching.
Yes, for sure. So somebody who needs to be watching somebody or, you know, just tuning in, this woman needs to watch R. Kelly. So a while back, R. Kelly got out of jail and everybody's trying to figure out why. Well, it was a lady who paid for his bond. But now, this lady has said, run me my money back.
Ooh.
Run me my money.
Sis.
So, a southern or south suburban restaurant owner named Valentina Love paid for R. Kelly his $100,000 bond to get him out of jail, out of Cook County Jail. So then, a few months later, Kelly was arrested on federal charges out of New York and Chicago, and ordered held in federal detention where he remains awaiting his trials in courts. So it was said by her attorney of Love, the ladies' attorney, a Kirk County judge, last Tuesday to give her money back. That's what she told the judge. I need my money. So her lawyer says she didn't know that New York was going to indict and didn't know that Minnesota was going to indict R. Kelly either. She didn't know that Northern District of Illinois was going to indict either. So the bail money could end up going to R. Kelly's court costs or attorney fees at the end of his trial. And she wanted that money to go to her boo, R. Kelly.
Oh.
So the judge rejected her request, saying it runs counter to the law. He then goes on to say there's a certain risk that she takes in signing a bond slip on behalf of somebody in custody. She took that risk. So, Nakia, would you ask for your money back? I mean...
First of all, serve your ass right.
She thought the money was going to her man.
Serves your ass right for even trying to bail out R. Kelly. First of all, sis. I'm queen, no judgment, but what? Okay, let me take the judgment out and be objective. Ma'am, maybe you should have did your homework first before posting bail for someone or bonds. Like, maybe you should have looked up the trial before giving a lot of money away.
$100,000.
Like, and then, like... This is your boo. Were you not looking up his case? Because he had 2 cases in New York and Chicago.
Yeah.
Like.
And she just thought it was going to go straight to him. No, boo.
Serves your ass right.
And then some of that money went to the child because remember he had a child support case. So, boo, you just spent $100,000. Hopefully, clearly you can make it back if you're just spending it away.
And who are you? Where did this money come? Like, what do you do?
She said she does restaurants, kind of like Mark Daly, Kenya's now ex-husband.
You fine.
She said
Mark Daly has a really good restaurant called Soko in Brooklyn. I know they're going through what they're going through, but Soko is like one of my favorite because they have a red velvet waffle. It's delicious. Nice. Yes. But serves your ass right. Trying to bail out R. Kelly. Ew. Think about somebody who else needs to go to jail. Brittany Taylor. I'm sick of her too in this story.
Okay.
So if you guys remember, Brittany Taylor from Love and Hip Hop New York claimed back in, I believe, April that Remy Ma had put the pause on her and hit her. Remy Ma said that wasn't true, and even Fat Joe, like, they were all like, Remy Ma wasn't even there. So Remy Ma was still on parole, and thank God she just got off.
Yes.
Now Brittany is changing up her story, but before that, Brittany Taylor was arrested for putting her hands on someone.
Ooh.
So then that's when people were like, oh, so are you just randomly putting your hands on people?
Okay.
So now Brittany Taylor claiming that Papoose, Remy's husband, is the one that hit her. Like, says, enough is enough. Give it up, sweetie.
Let it go, girl.
She uploaded something on Instagram. Like, I can't. She says, I have video. Papoose is a B word for touching me, and he's a bitch for making his wife take the rap for it. Shaking my effing head. So this is why I know you're a liar. Remy didn't take the rap for anything because she said she didn't hit you. You're the one who came on and said Remy hit her. So how would he... Okay. She said, he really knocked me out, bro. SH is making me really sick to my soul. Remy's lawyer is saying that the message has been doctored up. This case has been adjourned until October 18th.
Oh, my gosh.
Brittany, like, I don't know if you're trying to get on Love and Hip Hop, but this is not a way. Like, stop lying and trying to put people in jail. If this man really hit you, why would you lie and say Remy Ma hit you?
Exactly.
It's now gonna be October. This happened in April. Why now all of a sudden it's you know what? Enough.
You gotta go, girl. You're probably already on the show. They gave you a few thousands just to show your face. Now go home.
Enough.
That's it.
I'm about to call it chicken noodle soup on the girl on you. Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Let it rain.
Clear it out.
Hey, let it rain. Clear it out. That's her arch nemesis. So I wanted to say that. All right, let's go to our next segment. Where are they at? Where they at, though?
Where they at, though?
Hey, where they at, though? Hi, T.I. T.I. now has a podcast, and he's killing the podcast game.
Is he?
We got to step it up, Howard. T.I.'s coming for us. Okay. T.I.'s from the chat. Toya Wright. We all remember who Toya is.
Yes.
Lil Wayne's ex and Regine's mama. She is also from the show Tiny and Toya. Shout out to Tiny, T.I.'s beautiful wife. Yes. Finally can rest a little easy after finding the guy who killed her 2 brothers. He's finally been caught and charged with the murder. A 34-year-old Antoine Edwards was found guilty on 2 counts of second-degree murder back in 2016. Toya's brother Joshua Johnson was only 31 years old. Ryan Johnson was 24. Edwards faces a mandatory sentence of life for each of his victims. The state district judge, Tracy Flemings, will set the sentence for September 30th, which is actually, I believe, today or tomorrow. And I remember when this was happening, when her 2 brothers were killed, and it was really, really sad. So I'm happy that her family gets the justice that they finally deserve.
Yeah, so sad.
That was sad, man. We got to cut that gun violence out. So shout out to you, Toya. Prayers and thoughts with your family.
Yes.
Let's go to the next segment, Villain of the Week. Howard,
So,
I can't.
This story comes out of Texas about a regular schmegular degular guy. So, did you guys know that you get in trouble for divorcing your wife? Well, let me tell you. Did you know you can get in trouble for divorcing your wife without her knowing? So a man by the name of Paul Nixon in Texas is being wanted by authorities for divorcing his wife and not even telling her about it. Just out. God. You wonder how he can do it? Well, the report says that he filled out the paperwork and forged her signature and even completed all hearings and filed final divorce papers saying like, she signed, I signed, we're done. What? So his wife found out after confronting Paul about spending money. He was spending so much money on jewelry, on cars, just random things, right? Their money. So then he shouted out, well, I don't care, we're divorced. She said, excuse me? So that's when she found out about all the paperwork. She found out she went through the house, just found it. I mean, just dumb. So the couple have been married for only a couple of years. And as of now, they're still legally married, being that the divorce paperwork was thrown out because it was forged.
What the hell?
He's trying to leave his wife.
Fam, Texas, what's up with the dudes from Texas?
What's going on?
Boys, let me know. Crazy. So there's a video of him showing up to court because they found his ass, right? Mm-hmm. He shows up to court with a woman who was not his wife.
Ooh.
Then he was like, this is my wife. And the news reporter was like, oh, that's Edna? And he's like, no, but this is my new wife. So not only do you forge the signature of your wife, you show up with a new chick claiming that she's your wife. That is just, see.
A mess.
Y'all wonder why y'all end up on Snapped and hit with cars. Like, y'all.
Now you're going to divorce her behind her back, though.
That is so shady. And then you're spending my money talking about we're divorced anyway. Cut you. This show does not promote violence, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. Okay, let's go to our last segment, shows to watch. Howard and I, we love to give you guys a tea on what shows to watch because there's so much, and this is fall right now, so a lot of shows are coming out.
Yes.
And it looks like we're getting back-to-back 2 of one of the biggest franchises. Housewives of Atlanta and Housewives of New Jersey is coming back. And Atlanta just did this amazing promo shoot where they're all sitting on these thrones and they look beautiful. New Jersey is also a favorite of mine because I love Teresa. You know, I'm from New York, so I just love it. So we're getting New Jersey and Atlanta. If you guys are fans, let us know in the chat. Are you excited? Do you watch?
I'm excited. I used to watch Jersey, but then it got a little too messy, so then I stopped watching. But I still forever and always will watch Atlanta. Like, that's just my cast. Like, I just like to stay up with it. I'm glad most of the ladies are coming back. Kenya's coming back. I kind of wish Shamari was coming back from last season, but, maybe she'll pop up here and there.
Yeah, and Nene's coming, but Nene look good.
Okay, Nene look good.
They all look beautiful, so can't wait to see you ladies from New Jersey and Atlanta.
Yes.
Yes, Howard, that was our crazy show.
Loved it.
Back to reality. A lot of mess has happened in this Back to Reality world. We thank you guys for tuning in with us. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure you guys give us a thumbs up.
Yes.
If you are listening to us on Spotify, iTunes, and SoundCloud, make sure you guys give us 5 stars. Come into the chat, leave comments. Thank you so much. There's someone who left a comment last week and said that he loved us. We were fools. So thank you so much for tuning in with us. We really do appreciate you guys for loving the little show that could. Howard, before we go, let the children know where they can find you at.
Yes, you can find me on all social media outlets at Howard III. I also do the Growing Up Hip Hop New York after show on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on our sister channel, AfterBuzz TV Network. So catch me out there.
Yes. You guys can find me on all social media at Kiki Boom Boom. Like Howard says, we do Keeping Up with the Kardashians on Sundays. I do Black in Compton, and I also do Jersey Shore. So we just do all the reality shows. Make sure you guys come back next Sunday, and we will catch you next week.
Bye.
On behalf of our BHL staff, we would like to thank you for tuning in to Black Hollywood Live, the world's first digital broadcast network devoted entirely to urban entertainment and pop culture. Check out our Black Hollywood Live YouTube page for even more great programming and amazing content. And be sure to subscribe and like our channel when you do. I'm your BHL host, Nakia Monet, and you can find me on all social media at Kiki Boom Boom or at Black Hollywood Live. Black Hollywood Live. Hollywood redefined.